Don't worry, Michelle, as long as that happens, the world will sink. It will be sinking into hell. I'll have every kind of accident, terrible thing, because the people will be demonic and they're going to be trying to bring it about. I'm not kidding. That's what's going to happen. They'll start killing themselves off in order to stop themselves. Like the guy Manchurian Candidate. You know, in the end, he killed himself. Didn't he? I think so. I think that's what happened in Manchurian Candidate. I think he shot himself. That's what will happen to these people. They'll shoot themselves. They'll stop themselves, Rochelle. It'll stop. It'll stop, and there'll be some of you left. There are some decent, good people. And they've already stopped watching television. They know that that's a very, very sick group. People know it. They're walking around the streets saying they don't watch television. They know. You're not the only one who's saying it. There's loads of them running around saying, stay away from these people that are unbelievably sick. The girls can't tell the difference between reality and entertainment. That's my opinion of American women. They can't tell the difference between reality and entertainment. Okay. Welcome to our broadcast. I am broadcasting from the heart and head and spiritual and bodily center of the one family of love, light, and life, of humanity, of the tree of love, life, and life, love, light, life, and in the light of the new millennial golden rule of the humanity, the human family community of the co-federation of Earths and planets. We are in a state of emergency on planet Earth. Planet Earth is descending into horror and extinction. Why is this primarily occurring? Because of patriarchy and internalized patriarchy, such that the female members of our planet Earth and family have been so besieged for so long by patriarchy that they are now no longer capable of functioning as females. Some of them are drones that have relinquished their interest in taking care of children and one another, and only try to please whatever is expected of them at any given moment by the male hierarchy around them. Some of them are wraiths that are so caught up with father hunger that they will destroy an entire planet for it. The men who are involved in this, particularly in the corporate boardrooms, a number of them are obvious psychopaths, obviously without any human bonding, and have a secret and not so secret desire to cause pain and to cause extinction. They literally are trying to kill the planet because they have lost all their faith in humanity, especially in women, and they're trying to destroy our planet. This is a very sociopathic group of people, but it isn't all people on planet Earth. There's a lot of nice, good people on planet Earth that in the face of this incredible onslaught of this coalesced group are trying to save our planet, that do appreciate Mother Nature and are trying to keep their spirituality and kindness and goodness toward others intact. We believe we can reclaim all of these people, even the most sociopathic, to eternal life that is ethical and kind and good, via the new millennial golden rule. And that the key element in dealing with this is to identify that the process is internalized anthropology of patriarchy, that the women are subjugating themselves in order to attain any kind of father figure in this culture. And that is completely unbalancing the yin and yang process of North America and other places around the world also. They have similar processes, particularly Russia, Mexico. There's other places in the world where we have something similar going on. And the so-called ruling elites are profoundly sociopathic. In other words, they're demonic. Now, we're going to stop this here on planet Earth, because even the demons don't actually want this. And the problem is that so many of the women are not identifying the right words, parity compared to patriarchy. As soon as you say those phrases, the clouds begin to vanish. It's when you do not say those phrases, and you continue to go about your daily activities of living, that you become extremely embedded in this lie. And it is like the worst aspects of chimpanzees. It is exactly that. It is the chimpanzee tendency not balanced by the bonobo instincts of nurturing and connection among female. The women in this culture are so profoundly overreactive to each other. All you have to do is sneeze, and they'll find it as an excuse to not have any contact with you. But they will go, pay their bills, go to any very clearly a corporate entity, go to work, buy food there, whatever. They will go into that as if they do not know that they were giving all of their resources to psychopathic boardrooms. It is remarkable that this has occurred. I find it absolutely shocking. What they are doing to the young people in this culture is socializing them to be demonic and depressed. It is unconscionable, and this occurred in part because they were, I think, purposely given female models who showed no depth of care about children, and do not care about children, and are so aberrant that they have no real care about children or even their own grandchildren, except as objects for their own mental problems. What we need on this planet, and I am doing it, is mass psychology, curative psychology. I am giving mass cure. This is a mass cure for planet Earth. The people of this planet are profoundly ill, but there is a way out of the darkness. You simply say, parity, not patriarchy, past, present, future, and the terrible dark clouds begin to disappear. You say the new millennial golden rule, parity, not patriarchy, past, present, future, and the terrible clouds begin to disappear. So now, on this broadcast, we are not going to play any music. We are going to do our WEEKSZ ceremony, but we will play no music. The situation is simply too dire, and the instinct toward beauty and love is not strong enough in people to appreciate the music given at this time. The people are in an emergency, and they have to focus on what is causing it. And 99% of this is the electric complex among women. which is a matricidal instinct. And you can see the results on this planet, especially in North America. There is matricide occurring in North America. And the women are doing it. And some of the men are doing it with them. Like Pluto. Killing off Ceres. Trying very hard to kill off that mother figure. Probably because he didn't have a very good one. But, you know, even they have an instinct for wishing they did have a good one. And it is the fact that the women of North America have totally abandoned the importance of balance of love and work. Have totally abandoned family leave. That is the underlying cause of this. Wake up, everybody. So this is Racheli Circle Arrowway. Racheli Circles Arrowways. I am speaking for the emergency broadcast system. Our women are failing. They are frightened, overwhelmed, and identified with the aggressor already. This is very, very dire for this planet, and I expect within a very short period of time there's going to be environmental catastrophes of such magnitude that no one will understand what has occurred here. But I do, and there is a way out of this trap. From my experience, even devils would like a way out of hell. That's what Gandhi said. He knew a way out of hell. And I don't like to use the word hell because hell in the Germanic language actually means light. But there is a way out of horror and extinction. There is a way out. And there is always a way to be righteous and good. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers in water. Hugs and love to all, both and each and every one. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers in water. Hugs and love to all, both and each and every one. Even those of you who think you've become a reptile, we give you a hug anyway. Even you race and reptiles, you need a hug. And even the sociopaths, you need a hug. And we'll say, Namaste, mitekuye oyasin, mitekuye ko all, kongs om pax, ko am pax culture, TIMESZ sedlerik TIMESZ. Merci. Bahaba l'chaim shalom salam salam shalom. Ciao. Shansla shanzavag. Sayonara. Chop chop. Shinque. Beer, pache. Ubuntu. Buenos dias. And good day and cheerio. And these we say in many, many more languages of all our earth and earths. And we say, love and live ever young longest, and prosper every one and all both in each and every one as soon as possible. As Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Co-Sefiraz. And we'll say, love and live ever young longest, and prosper all both in each and every one as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Co-Sefiraz. And we'll drink the milk of human kindness, especially focusing on the importance of the 2 to 3 years on-cue breastfeeding for every holy baby girl and boy. Past, present, future, every holy girl and every holy boy, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Co-Sefiraz. And the milk of human kindness throughout all the ages and stages of our lives, as Equinox True Q's, which becomes eternally young, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Co-Sefiraz. And we'll drink the elixirs of Purim and Passover, of Elio-Koseviral mysteries, of the Vedic ceremonies, of all the heritages of our earth, of our Native American ceremonies, all of them as holy gifts of the fruits of the Mother Earth. And we drink them, but they are not more sacramental than the milk. The milk is the most important sacrament for the divinity of human beings. And we'll drink on behalf of all, both and each and every one, and representing all, both and each and every one, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Co-Sefiraz. SZTATE. We'll drink the water of loving, living planets that will regain and sustain our planet Earth and all our Earths to be, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Co-Sefiraz. We'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Go Save Your Eyes. And that means we're starting with our equinox months, but we're going to backdate and turn back time. You think this is June. I'm telling you it isn't June. I'm extending May, and I'll extend May into every month. I'll call every month. I'll call it May, June. I'll call it May, July. I'll call it May, August. Everything's going to be May. Because May is the mother's month, and we've been forgetting the mother in North America. So every month is going to be May. And then we'll backdate it for April and March so that we can have our youthful spring seasons, times, especially celebrated also. The young people, our egalitarian young people, our Marches and our Aprils. But we're going to start with May. And we're not letting go of May. May. So, and I'll let my neighbor Judy know, whose mother's name is May, that we are celebrating her mother every day. The mother of all of us, in all of us. And so we celebrate especially our Shekinahs and our young Shekinahs and Hekinahs, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Go Save Your Eyes. And once again, we'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General's Go Save Your Eyes. And we have to especially understand the women of this culture got terribly squeezed by a mishandled feminist movement. And they did not get what they needed as young people, the women. And we have to go back in time and give them back their youth. With their eternal youth. Our consciousness currencies are at 50/50 now.wordpress.com. I'll put on our open phone line 641-715-3580, access code 773342.
Started.
Okay, we're on our conference line. We'll do our consciousness currencies. These are at 50/50 now.wordpress.com. We'll celebrate our women, our Passover. And we'll celebrate the risen quality of females and males, the roundedness, the greater ability to make a circle for both genders as risen beings, divine beings. We'll celebrate the representations of the cornucopia, the enormous variety of edibles that Mother Nature provides us. Here's oats, here's rice. And it looks like I need to get my eggs. I'll be right back. And so we'll celebrate our egalitarian culture, the egg within all people, the X chromosome, the eggs of at least 3 women, at least 3 sisters to form a circle. Better to make it 5 or 7 or 11. And sisterhood, comparatively, know how to be goddesses. Bonobo, know how to be goddesses. The 50-50 give and take in dyadic relationships of women. The 50-50 give and take in dyadic relationships of females and males. Women and men. Okay, and 50-50 for obviously girls and girls in their relationship too. And females and males for girls and boys and women and men. Sisterhood and brotherhood. The 50-50 of non-exploitative brotherhood. And the 50-50, let me say that before we get to that, the 50-50 of egalitarian marriage within the context of a circle. And 50-50 of non-exploitative, non-dominating brotherhood. And within us, the balance each person knows of yin and yang is necessary for life. That means the women have a little bit more instincts toward nurturing and estrogen, and that is what we have wiped out of the North American culture. The American women are extremely depleted in their nurturing and connecting abilities. Very depleted, not trying to withdraw from one another instead of to connect, acting very extremely chimpanzee-like. But we need to regain that sense of connection, that goddesshood, and also in the male, a more rounded, caring, nurturing ability that gives peace culture its important element among men. With respect for women and for all females. Okay, and we'll also say, we'll start fresh. We'll choose Parity Paradice on this and all our planets, past, present, future, and will say we have had enough of patriarchal planeticide, of embedded patriarchy that nobody sees because it's so subtly embedded. You don't even notice that your plastic payments, instead of having even paper money for so many places, is all going to a few hands of old men. You don't even notice what you're embedded in, and you keep going along with it like lemmings over a cliff. Say no to being lemming, and say yes to Parity Paradise, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's, Co-Secretary General's Co-Savior Raz. And we'll say, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the heritages of our earth and earths, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's, Co-Secretary General's Co-Savior Raz. And we'll say, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the heritages of our earth and our earths, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's, Co-Secretary General's Co-Savior Raz. And let me say, I would say that about 75% of the problems we're having in our world is caused by low self-esteem among women that has been inculcated by so many centuries and millennia of patriarchy. And that it wants women to esteem not only themselves as individuals, but all of their gender. All women. To esteem them. To make it clear that you want to give them the gift of parity. If they don't accept that gift, occasionally let them know it's still there for them. You can't run after women who are rejecting you. It creates a bad dynamic. But periodically contact them and let them know that the parity gift is still there for them. They'll eventually come around. And the men only benefit from this. Men have to understand that patriarchy makes men their own worst enemies. That under patriarchy is where you have crime, murder, suicide, and war. That you don't have that with egalitarian culture. Okay? It's what makes men sick. It's what makes them prematurely old. It's what makes them cynical, psychopathic, and lacking in the feeling of love. We will regain the youth in men as well, too, by the new millennial golden rule. This is for both genders. And so, again, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the heritages of our earth and earths, past, present, and future, as Equinox True Q's, Co-Secretary General's Co-Savior Raz. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the heritages of our earth and our earths, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's. Excuse me, Equinox True Q's, Co-Secretary General's Co-Savior Raz.